Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most challenging choreography and music videos that we love to watch and try. Number 20. Abracadabra, Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga has always been the queen of mixing intense physicality with complex storytelling, while pushing pop performance art to its edge. We saw it in Marry the Night, Judas, and, of course, Abracadabra. Paris Goebel totally captures Gaga's essence here, pulling out bold, theatrical moves, avant-garde looks, and choreography that feels just as fearless and larger than life as Gaga herself. Goebel said her main goal was, quote, to focus on the art of the dance, which she thinks often gets lost in editing. For her and Gaga, dance had to be the lead character, and it really is. When Gaga opened with, quote, the category is dance or die, you can feel everyone rise to it. Number 19. Motivation, Normani. Choreographed by Sean Bankhead, Normani serves pure nostalgia in her motivation video. Anyone who grew up glued to MTV in the late 90s or early 2000s will spot nods to Ciara, Beyoncé, Britney, and J-Lo sprinkled throughout, bringing their respective styles together into one incredible tribute.
Let me be your motivation to stay and give it tonight. Baby, turn around, let me give you innovation.
But it's Normani's sheer talent that ties it all together. From twerking on the fence to bouncing that basketball, she barely slows down.
Too late, won't make it, I'ma tell 'em. Get you naked, but I won't tell 'em.
The routine is just non-stop. Bankhead has clearly thought about every detail, from the pop of a hip to the seamless transitions that flow without breaking rhythm. The choreography demands serious control and precision, and Normani hits everything clean while still keeping that fluid, effortless groove.
Oh, take a look at me now. Hey, a little motivation, alright.
Number 18. Me Against the Music, Britney Spears featuring Madonna. We need to talk about early 2000s Britney. For starters, that dance break in Overprotected Dark Child remix.
I'm so fed up with people telling me to be someone else, but
However, Me Against the Music is on a whole other level. The concept has been described as, quote, a cat-and-mouse sort of game between two generations of pop royalty. Kevin Tancherone's choreography demands serious stamina. We're talking lightning-fast footwork, sharp isolations, and explosive moves that snap right into the track's rapid rhythm. There's no room for error, and definitely no time to catch your breath. Yet Brit makes it look so easy. Beyond the technique and tight synchronicity, it's layered with storytelling. After all, we're watching a full-on power battle play out right in front of us.
let me see you dance. Come on, Britney, lose control. Watch you take it down.
Number 17. Papa Ute, Stromae. The choreography is really the heart of the video. It shows a son trying to connect with his dad, inspired by Stromae's own experiences.
Qu'il part très souvent travailler. Maman dit travailler c'est bien, bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné.
Stromae and the dancers tell this emotional story just through movement, capturing longing, frustration, and finally a sense of peace. It's so powerful to see other kids dancing happily with their parents, while this one boy dances alone. He really makes you feel everything he's going through.
Dites-nous qui donne naissance aux irresponsables, hein? Dites-nous qui, tiens, tout le monde sait comment on fait des bébés.
The dancers execute these tight, almost unnatural-looking moves flawlessly. It combines African and Western dance styles into something truly demanding, yet uniquely so. On top of the technical challenge, the emotional weight hits hard. You definitely need a moment to take it all in. Number 16. Cold-Hearted, Paula Abdul. We'd have high expectations for anyone who's choreographed for the Jacksons, and of course, Abdul straight up delivers every time. One of her most ambitious routines has to be Cold-Hearted, which takes cues from the Take Off With Us sequence from All That Jazz.
You're the one giving up the love anytime he needs it, but you turn your back and then he's off and running with the crowd.
She was obviously inspired by Bob Fosse, whose style needs meticulous precision, poise, and a total feel for stylized movement. And if that wasn't enough, she dialed up the physical intensity by using the set in the routine and covering the whole floor. Apparently, all that led to more than the usual amount of injuries. Overall, Abdul went for something fresh, unforgettable, and iconic, and she absolutely pulled it off.
He don't play by rules. Girl, don't play the fool.
Number 15. Blood, Sweat, and Tears, BTS. We know what you're thinking. How do you even pick just one BTS dance? We thought about On or Idol, but it has to be Blood, Sweat, and Tears. The hint's kinda in the title. The moves follow this abstract narrative, telling a story of desire and the seductive allure of darkness, and they do it with intense emotional depth.
Money, money. Money, money, money. Money, 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 money.
And as if that's not enough, they move like a storm, switching gears, leaping through the air with insane speed, but still hitting moments of stillness that make the fast, razor-sharp parts hit even harder. They make it look effortless, but trust us, try it yourself and you'll know it's meant for the pros. Number 14. On My Mama, Victoria Monet. Another Sean Bankhead masterpiece, On My Mama also feels like a throwback to MTV's golden era while showing off Monet's own style and personality. The choreography leans heavily on early 2000s dance grooves, giving nods to icons like Sierra and Maya.
I put that on my own mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good.
The dancers have to fully capture that era's swagger and attitude, but also bring a fresh, polished twist. The moves are fast, intricate, and flow seamlessly from one to the next.
You can't touch my bag, but you could. I look fly, I look too good.
There's tricky footwork, clean body isolations, and a mix of hip-hop styles, all needing perfect focus to look effortless. And it's not just about those skills, you need a whole lot of energy and flair to make it look that fly. Number 13. Vogue, Madonna.
Strike a pose.
Inspired by voguing, a then underground dance form, this choreography was created by Jose Gutierrez Extravaganza and Luis Extravaganza. The House of Extravaganza dancers are also featured in the video. While arguments have been made about the Queen of Pop potentially appropriating queer culture through this music video, it is undeniable that she popularized the dance. While voguing has gone on to become a hugely popular style, Vogue continues to be the standard. The act is sensual yet energetic, takes itself seriously but is also playful. If you think doing that is easy, it's because Madonna and her dancers make it look that way. The true intricacy shows in live performances. You could probably imitate it if you tried, but it can never be recreated.
Vogue.
Number 12. Level Up, Sierra. Sierra is another of those artists who could have literally filled this list. What she does in videos like a Boy and Ride is unbelievably impressive.
Pick me up, you are my Ducati, all up on your frame, baby say my name.
However, have you heard the tempo of Level Up?
Level up, 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 level up.
One thing Sierra does flawlessly is play with energies to exude strength, confidence, and power, showing that sensuality can live in intense, dynamic moments just as much as the softer ones. But the pace of Level Up is fast and relentless, And with help from Paris Goebel, she hits every single beat perfectly, even during that insane floor work.
All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy.
That precision is what made the routine a viral challenge, as everyone wanted to prove they could level up too.
See me, I see prayed up, nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all.
Number 11. The Pleasure Principle, Janet Jackson. Widely recognized as one of the finest dancers of all time, Miss Jackson outdid herself in this music video. With award-winning choreography by Barry Lather, Janet delivers casual yet killer confidence, dancing like nobody's watching in an empty studio. Then there's the fantastic use of props like the mic stand and a chair that gives the routine some pizzazz.
Would you get the idea of material possession? Thank you for the ride. No way.
Jackson's very own style shines through in the free-spirited and passionate gestures, and her charisma translates into an oomph like no other. At the same time, her angular isolations are flawless, and each hit is precise. A dance class can probably teach you the steps, but the je ne sais quoi to rock it is Janet Jackson's alone. Number 10. Remember the Time, Michael Jackson. The king of pop was so smooth on his feet that both his style and music videos have become pop culture landmarks. Take Remember the Time, a roughly 9-minute epic choreographed by Fatima Robinson and easily one of his flashiest productions ever.
In the vibe, on the beach, you and me, in Spain.
It features a massive ensemble of dancers moving in total unison, with choreography built on defined angular arm and hand movements that need to be crisp on camera. The sequence barrels forward, filled with bursts of speed, striking gestures, and endless shifts in movement. Dancers have to go all in, no hesitation. And on top of all that, they need to match MJ's energy and keep up with his magnetic presence. Number 9. My Love Is Like Whoa, Maya. Need a lesson in tasteful sensuality? Look no further than Maya. As the solo star of this music video, her screen presence screams whoa.
My main goal is to please you. What's on the schedule tonight?
Even without fancy set design or supporting dancers, Maya commands the audience's attention with her moves alone and makes it impossible to look away. She switches dance styles like she's changing costumes, which she does a lot of, and looks drop-dead gorgeous doing it.
If you're liking what you're tasting, baby, let me know. If you're gonna love me, better love me strong.
Thanks to choreographer Travis Payne, we get to see Maya swaying around the pole one moment and breaking into tap the next. This routine just can't be outdone. Number 8. Criminal, Taemin. Taemin is not just a K-pop idol with the most iconic dance sequences in the industry. He's a genre himself. SHINee's youngest stays true to his instantly recognizable allure for this dance sequence. Choreographed by Koharu Sugawara and Casper, much of the originality and difficulty in this routine comes from Taemin's hands being tied for the first part. His movements are provocatively restricted, which makes the eventual unbinding exceedingly emphatic. The combination of bold and dynamic steps with delicate expressions just makes it all the more charming, and that's not something many but Taemin can pull off. Number 7. Back on 74, Jungle. This dance ignited a social media craze at the time of its release. From challenge videos to tutorials, covers, and more, Back on 74 was everywhere. Why wouldn't it be when the number sparked joy and that itself was contagious? The routine, choreographed by Shea Latukolin, was inspired by the greats like Michael Jackson and Motown mainstays The Supremes and The Temptations. The video was filmed in one long shot, which means the dancers sought perfection to an ungodly degree. And it showed. The choreo struck the perfect balance between a liberating openness and careful control. Add to that the immense technical detail that went into every step, and you have a masterpiece.
You ain't no celebrity, honey.
Number 6. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. This is a music video that has been studied, interpreted, and analyzed to no end. From the cinematography to K-Dot's pen game, fans found Easter eggs hiding in every corner.
Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise.
However, the choreography, crafted by Madonna, also deserves the highest praise. Her effortless composition mirrors the flow of Lamar's rap, almost making us forget we're looking at a meticulously designed routine.
And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch.
With culture at the forefront, Madonna imbues a natural authenticity into the piece via improv and instincts. That's what makes it one of a kind and consequently so hard to replicate. When the choreographer shows up on screen herself, doing the sea walk on a tightrope, that seals the deal.
You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what? Little baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 get your false street cred.
Number 5. Lose Control, Missy Elliott featuring Sierra and Fat Man Scoop. When you look up breathless in the dictionary, this is the choreography that's pulled up.
Make you do a double take, planet rocker, showstopper, flow popper, head knocker, beat scholar, tail dropper.
Call it a trailblazer or way ahead of its time, Lose Control is an irreplaceable part of pop culture. Taking notes from Harlem Swing like the Lindy Hop, the choreography here is intense, driven by unstoppable momentum. Although Misdemeanor's body was digitally replaced by a dancer's for some of the initial scenes, she does bust a move herself later on, and it is bombastic, as always. Executing such a routine would not only require outstanding synchronization between dancers, but also impressive stamina. Just Sierra's sultry duet segment is cardio enough.
We're gonna make you lose control and let it go, for you know you're gonna hit the flow.
Number 4. Run the World Girls, Beyoncé. Queen Bee has never not been that girl, and with this song, she created the female empowerment anthem of the century, so women looking up to her get to feel just as strong. Much like how the lyrics highlight the duality of woman, the choreography poses a juxtaposition of defiant and assertive steps with softer, more romantic movements. There's sharp footwork, ample hairography, and an eclectic blend of styles. From influences of the Tofu Tofu dance group's signature African dance, the crew is also featured, to touches of jazz and hip-hop, this routine is impeccably created. In other words, you really have to be Beyoncé to nail this. Number 3. Elastic Heart, Sia. This choreography by Ryan Heffington is anything but just a dance. It is poetry, if that's how you want to read it, or a play if you see the movements between Shia LaBeouf and Maddie Ziegler as dialogue. Though many saw it as problematic, the dance in and of itself was lauded. It's outwardly formless, favoring a primal rawness over structure. Yet not even a hair is out of place. The dance form is largely contemporary, but it is given a cinematic dimension. Each pose has a story to tell. Naturally, therefore, anyone who attempts this routine is inadvertently going to make it their own, and that's what makes it both difficult and magical. Number 2. Rhythm Nation, Janet Jackson. Look, we're breaking our own rules here. If we had to pick just one routine per Jackson, well, we couldn't. Janet is famous for her crispness and control, and this military-inspired routine might be the ultimate showcase of both. The perfect synchronization symbolizes the collective power of the Rhythm Nation, and the dancer's razor-sharp timing makes you want to fall in line. even if you'd be out of step in seconds. Co-choreographed by Janet and Anthony Thomas, the moves speak to finding your voice against injustice and inequality, proving how meaningful movement alone can be. It's not just one of the best routines, it's a powerful statement. In fact, say it with us now. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. You Can't Touch This, MC Hammer. You Can't Match This.
Stop. Hammer time.
Try, Pink. Pink throws everything into this and has called it, quote, the most fun she's ever had in her entire career. Scream, Michael and Janet Jackson. Just the level of artistry and ambition here makes us want to scream. Yeah, Usher featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris. Super speed and super slick. It's giving all the yeah. Are You That Somebody? Aaliyah. Aaliyah brings it and then some. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Too Bad, Michael Jackson. They don't call him the king of pop for nothing. Music runs through MJ's veins, and dance, to him, seemed as natural as breathing. As a result, it's an impossible task to determine his magnum opus. However, the Too Bad dance from his short film Michael Jackson's Ghosts is as daunting as it gets. While not technically a music video, it can be said to serve a similar purpose. The number features popping and locking that remains unbeatable, friction-defying spins, and addictively percussive footwork. Forget Megan Knees, Michael's routine will have you rolling on the floor crying. If you manage to get through that, your next roadblock will possibly be your energy, because Michael Jackson's megawatt performance is no joke. Don't say we didn't warn ya. What's the hardest music video choreo you've ever attempted to copy? Let us know in the comments.